It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. Attention everyone. The XRP ledger on layer 1 has a flaw that has been discovered. This video serves as a warning. It occurred recently and is sourced from the newly deployed automated market maker. Just so you don't lose your money, Ripple has officially warned people against utilizing the automated market creator, because we already have a significant flaw. In other words, they're warning against using the damn thing regardless of how likely it is to happen. We can't have good things because of this. What we know so far, I will share with you. And to tell you the truth, I don't really know what the issue is, at least not while I'm documenting this little knowledge. There is a lack of data. While I can't promise anything, I will venture to say that all will work out in the end. On a broader scale, the automated market map maker will achieve phenomenal success. Man, that was a total disaster. Not to take anything away from the folks who have worked tirelessly to make this happen, but it has been a long road to get here. The fact that the launch has been anything but smooth is the one real disappointment. Just so we're clear, I don't come from a financial family or anything. No matter what I say, you shouldn't buy or sell anything. I'm not a financial advisor. As a pastime and for fun, I enjoy making films on YouTube regarding crypto-related subjects. I'm just an enthusiast. Here is a headline from Bitcoin Newsflash as a small reminder. A serious problem halted the launch of XRP Ledger's XLS 30D amendment on February 8th, which is the automated market maker amendment. Ripple's and AM ambitions were also affected by this delay. Thus, the threshold to get the thing approved was actually reached, and there was already a bug in mind. The validator nodes then adjusted their votes in response to this new information. Eventually, the issue was resolved. After 2 weeks of voting, it finally went live the other day, having reached the 80% plus criteria in the previous round. Additionally, I feel like they may have called it a critical flaw a bit too much in the article. There was a bug, to be honest. I understand, and word got out just a bit too late. However, such an occurrence would hardly ever happen. They point out that a fault was discovered that could prevent the same ledger from executing numerous transactions, particularly when trading fees are set below 1%. Therefore, it is highly unusual for that to be the case. It was eventually resolved. Though, on the other hand, many validators think, oh, it's not a big deal, because the issue was so tiny and well known at the time. We can simply resolve this issue and proceed with the project as planned, as it is not likely to do harm to anyone. Consequently, that was a point of contention. Plus, I was the one who reported on it first. Just wanted to remind you that this hasn't exactly been a clean rollout, so I'm bringing it to your attention. So, here's what happened recently. I mentioned this in my most recent video. I had no idea I'd be doing another film about the automated market maker so soon. But here we are. The Xrpl automated market maker has gone online with 121 XRP liquidity pools, which is great news for crypto investors looking for a passive income possibility. This is really neat. You know, and I am quite certain that this will be resolved and, in the long run, a huge success. The new micro, which went live just yesterday, does allow the ordinary XRP holder a chance to earn passive income by adding liquidity to the XRP ledger. With the long-awaited launch of the automated market maker, Amm, a feature on the XRP ledger blockchain, the Xrp army may now look forward to passive income and earning opportunities. Yesterday, March 22nd, the Ripple X team announced the debut of the Xrpl Amm, which is an upgrade to the native decentralized exchange on the XRP ledger. As it went live, this is what David Schwartz had to say about it. Finally, the day has come after 2 long years. Live on the Xrpl mainnet, the Amm is operating, joining the Xrpl community and all of you on this long road from today's initial rollout to future growth milestones is an exciting prospect for users, traders, developers, market makers, and many more. I doubt many would have predicted that the next day, Ripple would issue a warning about the post-start screen, which is essentially useless. This represents the Ripple X account. This is how it is written, and this was only shared a few hours ago. A disparity in several Amm pools are causing transactions to not execute as expected. As we have discovered, Together with members of the community, our engineering team is attempting to fix the problem. For reasons of extreme caution, at this time, no fresh cash nor LP tokens should be deposited into ammunition pools. And think about finding a way to get your money back from them. As soon as new information becomes available, we will post it here. If they're warning you, it's best not to use it right away. In fact, you should probably just leave the area. That's why they suggested you think about getting your money out of those LP tokens. If there was even a remote potential that something could go terribly wrong and cause actual financial harm, it would be the only reason they would say that. So far, I haven't seen any evidence that this has been the case. Just to clarify, I'm not claiming that's likely. This is simply Xrpl taking responsibility. For the sake of being overly cautious, it is reasonable to suggest that we leave the area until we can work this out. That is entirely reasonable. You know, I appreciate them releasing this. This is the right thing to do. Although it's unfortunate that things turned out this way. For the record, I'll reiterate it. This is in no way meant to belittle the many individuals who work tirelessly to make this a reality. Basically, all I'm trying to do is admit that it's bad and warn everyone in the XRP community in the hopes that nobody gets hurt. I mentioned in my video yesterday that I haven't messed around with this device yet, so it's funny. I still haven't messed around with the AMM on my own, except that it intrigues me. What this could imply for the future is something I'm very interested in learning more about. As I mentioned before, my mood would improve. Though, you know, I'm saying that the more time passes, the more people try to attack it, and the more confidence you can have, the more likely it is that everything will be fine once this amendment has been live for a while and established a track record. I personally wouldn't invest significant funds into it until it's crystal clear that it has a serious record of success. This is similar to how the XRP ledger has been around for over a decade. It's highly unlikely that there will be a catastrophic bug that would render it useless. Choose your cryptocurrency, just like Bitcoin. Well, that's the way it is. As I mentioned in my most recent video, I have no intention of ever putting any of my XRP HODL funds into this. However, that is simply due to my stringent regulations about the handling of the cryptocurrency I acquire. Either I wait until I'm really motivated to sell it, or I don't, or I'll just ride it till it stops working. Yeah, that's all. Therefore, even if this flaw didn't exist, none of that would have made it into this. However, I did mention that I'm considering making a little purchase. It may be as little as $50 or even $100 worth of XRP just to test the waters and get a feel for how everything works. I haven't done it yet. You know, now that we're in the future. Though, I simply believe it would be awesome if I could be a liquidity provider to a greater extent, making use of the fact that the minimum exists. Therefore, I anticipate that my interest in that will grow following this. But for the moment, all I can think about is making it through this bull run unscathed. In the long run, though, I can see myself being interested in this. Following that, however, it doesn't rule out the possibility of my playing with it in the near future. Life is hectic, that's all. You certainly aren't at the top of my priority list. When considering my priorities, it has taken a back seat for the time being. Yet I intend to go ahead and do it. Just throwing everything in and seeing how it works sounds like a cool idea to me. Concerning the nature of the problem, they have remained mum. I am not sure. I have not been able to locate it. Nobody knows. Xrpl hasn't said it. And I checked a lot of accounts that I thought would know. Yet no one possesses anything. Maybe by the time Americans get up and about in the morning, everything will have changed. It is 1:52 in the morning as I record this, so I hope we were successful. In light of that, I do not anticipate receiving any updates regarding the nature of this within the next 5 minutes. On the other hand, it's large enough that they advise against using it. Just be mindful of it and stay out of it, whatever it is. Take a look at this post by Pentos, who ran a notice and reposted it, advising everyone to immediately withdraw their monies and refrain from utilizing the AMM in any way. Until we hear from Xrpls, please remain careful and avoid interacting with the AMM. Well, that concludes our video. As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias. Depart.